My name is Brett Witherell, and this is my biome project for Earth and Environmental Science. My biome is the temperate grassland. So, a general description of this area. The climate here is semi-arid and semi-humid, and the vegetation mainly consists of grass and shrubs. Occasionally you will see a tree or two, or maybe even a pond, but for the most part it is just a lot of grass. Hence the name grassland. There's a lot of grass. Okay, so location. Uh, Parts of 10 states in the US are within an area called the Great Plains. And this area called the Great Plains is a grassland or a temperate grassland biome. And the Great Plains aren't actually limited to those 10 states in the US. They actually span out into Canada too. The temperate grasslands can be found all around the world, but typically above 23.5 degrees north and below 23.5 degrees south. So that would be around see if I can do this, around above this line. It's a very bad line, and kind of below this line. Just basically not in this middle area, right around here. But anyway, onto climate. This area typically gets about 10 to 35 inches of precipitation, but this mostly happens in late spring and early summer. It has very hot summers, but very cold winters. And the temperature is around 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and it can get down to negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit. This is on average per year. Or if you want it in Celsius, it's 37.77 degrees Celsius and down to negative 40 degrees Celsius. So animals that you would find here, the grasslands have a semi-low diversity of wildlife, but they have a lot of animals for the very few species that they have. A few animals that you can find here are bison, pronghorns, which look similar to deer, gophers, prairie dogs, wolves, coyotes, swift foxes, and badgers. There are also some plants that you can find here, and as I said before, it's mainly grass, but then again, there are different kinds of grass, and some of the different kinds of grass that you can find here are buffalo grass, blue-eyed grass, which is kind of like grass with flowers on top, cattails, which typically grow in more moist or wet areas, and poles. Keep in mind that these are just a few types of the plants that are found here, and there are actually more kinds of grasses and shrubs and trees, of course, that also live in this area. Lastly, there's the human impact. This biome is not only losing its species to hunting, but is also losing its land to agriculture, and more specifically, wheat farming. They're turning a lot of the temperate grasslands into wheat fields. So that causes problems because, of course, they're losing a lot of land. Here are the links to the pictures that were used within this video. Thank you for watching.